Hi everyone, welcome back to CyberChimps. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add a team member section on your WordPress website. Whether you run a business or a blog, showing off a team in a professional way can make a big difference. With responsive add-ons for Elementor, you can easily set up a team member section which looks good on every device and fit your website styles. So let's get started. Log into your WordPress admin dashboard and navigate to plugins. Then click on Add New Plugin and here search for Responsive Addons for Elementor. And once you found this plugin, click on Install Now and then click Activate. Now Responsive Addons for Elementor has been activated on your website successfully. Now go to the page where you want to add the widget and then click on Edit with Elementor. And now here on the left hand panel, search for RAE Team Member. And once you found this plugin, just drag and drop it. And this is how it will look by default. So now let's start customizing the plugin. The first setting under Content tab is Team Member Content. Here under Style, you get many options to choose from. So let's first add an image. So go click here and then select one image. So once you have added an image, now you can go back to Style and check out all these settings. So for example, if you click on Overlay, now when you hover over the image, one overlay will appear over the image like this. And if you click on centered will give you this effect. Now if you click on hover on social, it will be like this. Overlay with details. And let's check out centered with details. Long height with hover. Long height with details. And long height with details and hover. Overlay with circle shape. And overlay with circle shape and hover. So you can go ahead and check out all these styles, and whichever you like, you can go ahead with that style. Now under image resolution, you can set a resolution for your image, and here you can add a member name, and here you can add a member position, and you can enable or disable description of the member. So if you enable the show description, you will get this place where you can add a text. Now let's go to the second setting, which is social profile. So if you click here, firstly you can enable or disable social profiles. If you don't want to show your member social profile, you can just disable it. And if you want to show your members social profile, you can enable it. And then under add icon, if you click on this, it will expand, and from here you can add icon. And then you can change the label, and you can add a link to the social profile, and then you can customize it over here. You can change color, you can change background color, you can add border type, you can add shadow, you can add box shadow as well. You can also change the hover settings from here. If you click on this cross icon, you can just delete the social profiles. And if you want to add more social profiles, then you can click on add item. So now let's go to the pop-up details. So over here, you can also enable or disable pop-up. But if you want pop-up, you have to enable it. So if you enable this, when you click on the name of the person, you will see this pop-up coming over. So you can adjust the pop-up settings from here. You can change the description from here. You can add phone number if you want. You can add email ID from here. And then you can choose the close icon from here, and you can also set the close icon alignment from here. So this pop-up gives a more descriptive idea about the team members. So I personally like this pop-up, so I'm going ahead with this. Okay, so once you're done with this setting, let's go to the style tab. And over here under content, the first setting is background type. You can choose between classic, gradient and video. So if you click on classic, these settings will appear. So from here you can change the color of the background, and you can also add an image to the background if you want. And you can change the image resolution from here, and you can change the position of the image. Under attachment, you get three options: default, scroll and fixed. If you go ahead with fixed, the image will be fixed even when you're scrolling. So it will look like this. And if you select scroll, the image will scroll along with the page. And under repeat, you can choose from these options. And under display size, you can change the size of the image, and you can also add a box shadow to the image if you want. Now if you select gradient, then these options will appear. So from here you can change the primary color, and from here you can change the secondary color. From location, you can change the location of the primary or secondary color, and under type you can choose between linear or radial, and you can change the position from here, and you can also add a box shadow from here. And under position, you'll see one icon over here. So if you click here, so if you select desktop, how it will look on a desktop. And if you go ahead and select tablet portrait, you can see how it will be displayed under a tablet. And if you go ahead and select mobile, so here you can see how it will look on a mobile device. And now if you select video, so from here you can add a video link, and you can set the start time of the video and the end time of the video. So from here you can enable or disable play once, play on mobile, and privacy mode. And under background fallback, so here you can add an image to the video. And from here you can change the hover settings. So when you're hovering over the image, you can add a different color. You can also set an image, you can add box shadow, you can also apply hover animations from here. Now let's go to the next tab, which is image. So from here you can adjust the image size, and you can add margin from here, and you can apply box shadow, and you can select the border type from here and add border radius, and you can also change the background type from here. Choose between classic or gradient. Now let's go to the name settings. So from here you can change the typography of the name, and you can adjust the color, and you can also adjust the margin bottom from here. And if you click on hover typography, you can again change the typography on hover, change the color on hover, adjust the margin bottom. Now let's quickly go to the next setting, which is position. So under position you can also adjust the typography, then change the color and the bottom margin again. So description has the same settings as well, so you can change the typography, color, and margin. Now if you click on social profile, under display you get two options, row or column. From here you can show your social profiles as in a row or in a column. And under decoration you can choose from these settings. You can add a border radius to your profile, add padding, add margin. You can change the icon size from here, and if you enable use height width, you can adjust the height and width and line height of the icons from here. Now let's go to the model control. So from here you can change the background color of the pop-up, and you can also add an image if you want, and you can change the name color from here. You can change the typography of the name and add margin bottom to the name, and you can change the position color from here. You can change the position typography from here. You can add margin bottom to the position as well. And under description you can change the description color, you can add typography, and you can also add margin bottom here as well. And you can also change the typography of phone and email and color and hover color as well. Now let's customize the close icon. So from here you can change the icon color, you can change the icon background color, and under border type you can set a border type to your icon, add border width and add border color. You can also adjust border radius, add box shadow, and change the font size. You can also adjust the padding, and you can, if you enable use height width, then you can change the height and width and line height from here. So once you're done with all the changes, go ahead and click on publish. And once it's published, go ahead and click on preview changes, and this is how it will look on the front end of your website. And that's how you can easily set up a team member section on your WordPress website using Responsive Addons for Elementor plugin. If you have any queries, please drop them down in the comment section below. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.